Who knows about I Had a Dream? If you don't know, you're about to know.
My name's Ahad. I DJ under the name I Had a Dream. The thing I love about London is that it's super multicultural. You understand a lot about people from other parts of the world. When you migrate to the UK or you've moved around a lot in your life, you find it hard to have a sense of where's home. There's a lot of other people like that in London that you can relate to. It took me a while to figure out where my home is, but eventually I landed on London. Even if you're out and about, sometimes you're like, yo, I used to live here, I used to live around the corner, and you kind of understand and get to know a place in a much more intimate way. The most time I've spent in one place, I'd say, is around Streatham and Tooting. There's a lot of green spaces in the area, and also in Tooting you get the best Pakistani food in all of London.
Hi, Boiler Room London, how you feeling?
I feel like all around the world, in major nightlife cities, everyone looks to London for inspiration. One of the reasons for that is because it is such a, melting pot of different cultures and sounds. I feel like we're at the forefront of inventiveness. There's some spots that have been quite a constant through line, and one of those places is 1087 Studios.
We opened the first building in 2014.
Even within London, I'm from so many different places, but I've always come here throughout that time, no matter where I've lived. Do you know what I mean? So it's like one of those things that's always been a constant.
Yeah, it's all about the people here. It's not about us, and it's not about these walls. This would exist without us. It's the people that make it.
There's something about taking the trip up to Tottenham, often an hour-long trip, that somehow inspires me to make the best music that I've ever made. The community within 1087 is amazing. So being around all of that, somehow I find it really an inspiring place to make music. Colour Factory really only emerged as a club after the pandemic. Nathaniel's always been very, very supportive, so has Max. And that really gave me a lot of confidence after such a period of, being away from the club and not really knowing what it's going to be like when I come back. After a couple of times of playing there, they offered me a residency. It's just been a really big part of my journey. Performing in London is always super special because it's part of the story that I tell as an artist. I can really unlock a lot of joy and spirit.
Please make some noise. Last up in the Boiler Room, the one, the truly only, Mr. Ahad a Dream!
The Beefeater London show really was my Boiler Room debut here, and I had all of my best friends around me supporting me. Sam Interface, who I run More Time Records with, he'd made an edit of Raver's Gas by Ding Dong. I wasn't planning to do this, but when I started to drop it, I was like, yo, we gotta do the dance. Another moment, of course, was Skrillex at the end, randomly just popping up. That also was not planned. And I played my collaboration with him and Priya Raghu right at the end, and he just spawned out of nowhere. I've got that now as a part of history. I'm always going to look back at it with fondness, as a moment in time. Big up to the crowd in London for bringing the energy.
DJ, I had a dream.